Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this under-19 Bishops first team versus Sacs. Sacs always having a very strong side. This will be their first official game of the season versus Bishops, who last week played against Sacs. Max Herberstein.
Great pronunciation, I'm impressed.
Yeah, it's about the third time I've had to say it today, and I get it wrong every time. Division game. Sacs traditionally, or recently, have been the stronger side. But Bishops are going to want to have a little upset. The Bishops under 19A side. Max is going to read out the names to us, the team sheet.
Got Caden Marquis in goals, Jordan Null, the left-hander, Alex Willem at the back, number 3, Robert Young, youngster, Tom Baldwin, the captain, Bingo Ivanisevic, another youngster, Brandon Burke, 7, and his partner in crime, James Moritt-Smith, George Spencer, Brett Snedden, 11, Aidan Neal, Cameron Glindix, the backsetter, and another youngster, Matthew Klingenberg, number 13.
So I learned a little bit about this side last week. They got a couple of good players. Brett Snedden came off the bench to have an outstanding game in the hole. His technique is really very good. He's got a bright future ahead of himself. And there's a Duncan Burke. Brandon Burke,
yes.
Very strong hole man. Continuously pushed his hole man out of the hole. On Sacs, we've got in the goals Clark Keegan, number 2, G. Simon, Nick Redelinghuys at number 3, Cameron Laurenson, captain of the side. Number 5, we've got Tide Langner, 6, Daniel Torr, James Brewer at number 7, Matthew Blignault at 8, Matthew Chambers, number 9, no number 10, Joshua Faber, and Julen, Rojo-Roos. Did my best there. Oliver Sherman in the lucky number 13 cap. I'm told a very strong side. Last week they played against Rondebosch in a friendly game. Rondebosch took that game 7-6. Also a very side in the league, the Rondebosch first team. So those are boys that I play with my club side. If they can keep up with those guys, then they're definitely going to be a strong side. And you can see them coming out onto the pool now.
A little bit of background around this fixture. Not that many years ago that I was in the pool, and from then until now, it's always a huge derby fixture. Very equal in the last sort of 5 years. Sacs arguably with the advantage going into this game, going on the results from last year. But it's a new year. Both teams ready to set off their seasons on a really high note, and just by virtue of the fact that it's Sacs Bishops, I can tell you we're going to have a great game in our hands.
Yeah, last week's game between Wynberg and Bishops was actually quite a sloppy affair. Passing wasn't up to scratch, but
Bishops did very well was they moved the ball down the pool quickly. They were very intent on using their whole 30, and they had a couple of players who really shone for them, and without them, I think Wynberg might have got the better of them. Brett Snedden, for example, he came off the bench, which is a very sneaky move for some hole men. They like to come in as an underdog was an unknown factor, and then a surprise from the hole. You had was it Cameron Burke?
Brandon
Burke. I know I'm going to get it right by the end of the day. Very strong backsetter. Wouldn't let his hole man get anywhere near the 2 meter, which is always a good tactic. But I think he got 2 majors and was taken out of the hole. But he had a couple of good shots. On attack, Bishops were far more structured than Wynberg, but their passing let them down at times, and also in front of goals, Kivitz, I think the goalie from Wynberg, had an unbelievable game. So hopefully their shooting will be a bit better today. I know that they're going to be very keen to win this game. And it's also just talking about Brett Snedden. I think it's going to be interesting to see how he fares against the number 4 from Sacs, an SA Schools player, very strong youngster. He definitely likes to play a physical game. I've marked him myself and was quite impressed by his strength. No match for me, of course.
Is anybody, Simon?
No.
I take that as a challenge. I'll see you in the pool in a few weeks' time.
Okay, so the Sacs side, there are a few faces here that have been around for a couple of years. I'm not sure of their names, but I do recognize them. Like I said, the number 4, the number 9 looks familiar. I know their goalie is a very strong player, and
Keegan Clark.
yeah, he's a good
Long,
keeper.
lanky, very good reactions, very good passing. A tough keeper to beat.
Who's coaching Sacs this year? Variety of people down that end.
The head coach of Sacs.
Is that the Sharks team over there?
Being Ryan Vaderman, and he does seem to be assisted by a rather substantial team of players. Bambi there, who
Yeah.
coached the previous game.
More coaches than players, often a good strategy.
And
Personalization of practices, I'm sure.
Bishop's coached by a sibling pair. Greg Mallet, the head coach, assisted and managed by his sister Fiona Mallet.
Yeah, they make a good team. The boys really gel with them.
There you go. They are very good at engaging with and creating a great team vibe. And yeah, it's Greg's first year coaching at first team level. And
Who did he take over from?
took over from Duncan Woods. Duncan Woods was with Bishops for 3 years. I was coached by Duncan Woods in his first year. And yeah, that was really, really amazing. So big shoes for Greg to fill, but I think everyone's expecting that it's going to be a great season. He's a brilliant coach, and he manages to really bond well with and get the best out of his players.
And a strong polo player in his day as well. Also representing the Bishop's first side. Did you play? You didn't play with him?
Funnily enough, I was in the pool with him yesterday, and he was telling me about his famous shot from the back. His claim to fame. Ref's calling the guys to the side of the pool. Game about to start.
Again, our 2 refs for today. Nathan Perrin.
Timmy Roseman on the far side of the pool. Nathan making his way into this side.
We've just had the Bishops under 15 side play the Sacs under 15 side. 2 red cards in that game. Hopefully we don't see any red cards and we see a flowing game. A quick game. I'm sure it will be physical, but let's hope we see some exciting goals. Although often the best games are the ones with very few goals. So either way, I think we're going to be in for some entertaining water polo.
That game, that under 15 game that we just spoke of, won by Sacs. A very tight game, 4-3 in the end. Bishops looked to have the upper hand the whole way through. Sacs just pipped them in the end. So credit to them and well done. Let's see if the first team from Bishops can sort of change that.
Looks like the Bishops boys are moving out to the center of the pool just for a quick walk cry.
Traditional Barliki Baba, captain in the middle.
Not quite as inspiring as a Barliki Baba, but I suppose you don't have time for a full one right now. I'm surprised the goals haven't been moved to the full size of the pool. Do they not play the full length pool at this stage of the...
It's an interesting one, Simon. As far as I can remember, it was always full size. But as we know, worldwide, inroads have been made to change the rules in Waterpolo. Sacs gets the ball.
Easily gets the
First
ball.
attack.
They've got a couple of rockets in their team. Interesting, Brett Snedden coming straight in to the first 7 this time. He's going to have a tough time against number 4. He's a strong player.
Bishop starting off with a tight mark here. They're going to aim to make it difficult for Sacs to set up a nice attack, move the ball around, put pressure on them up front.
Brandon Burke immediately being taken out from the back of the hole. You can see that they don't want to be taking in, they want to be matching up their strongest players with in the hole with each other.
First attack thwarted by a great Bishop's tight defense. Let's see how they can react on attack.
Snedden doing well to get close to the hole. He's quick, he's got quick hands. Oh, a great shot. Great snapshot from the hole.
Saved by Keegan Clark. It's going to be very difficult to beat him today. Brewer on the ball now. Foul called in the last minute there. Last second, rather.
Bit of a tough call. I thought that was a good steal. Oh. There were some birds in danger there.
Now, high-pressure derby match like that, the goals that you sink in practice don't necessarily translate in the game.
Yeah, but that's
high-pressure situation. Flies one high over the post. Bishop's going up the pool and attacking again. Sacs not really adopting a tight mark like Bishop's are. Allowing them to shoot from the top, and Alex Williams bangs one. Brilliant shot.
Against the run of play, I think. No one really seeing that one coming, but a good long-range shot. Kept it low, bounced into the back corner. Keegan the keeper from Sacs will be a bit shocked by that. But he'll be ready for the next one, I'm sure.
Bishop's making use of the fact that Sacs aren't tight and putting too much pressure on them. Getting a great shot away from the top. Let's see how they can respond. Oliver Skierman's pulling in a double hole on the side there. Great defense by James Moritt-Smith. 10 seconds left in this attack.
Bishop's defense shepherding them well at this stage. Time running out, 7 seconds to play. What can Sacs do?
4 seconds left
Seems
in the
unnecessary,
attack.
that kick out, nowhere near the run of play. Brett Snedden being sent to the corner. Sacs is our first opportunity at a proper attack.
If the previous game with the under 15 game team is going to be anything to go by, discipline is going to play a huge part in this game. Pass to the post, great save by goalkeeper Keegan Markey.
That's using her head. Bishop's quickly moving the ball up the board. Something I'm really impressed by with them.
With only 30 seconds left in the attack, you don't want to be dawdling too much. You've got to get the ball up the pool so that you can put an attack together.
Nell, a very strong lefty, but his pass is not good enough. He's got to get higher on his feet. On his legs, sorry. There's a little bit of wrestling going on there in the hole, but both players seem to be giving it to each other.
Ball fumbled, an opportunity thwarted. Bishop's regather and look to reply with a nice strong attack. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, those are the kind of goals that don't come off at the start of the season, and especially in these tight situations. There's a little bit of nerves out there. Snedden, he's dangerous. He doesn't have a whole man on his back, a backsetter on his back. Oh,
Drop
but he's
on the
ducked.
hole, trying to force it in.
Yeah, the whole man's got to keep his head up.
Bit of a messy last minute of play. Sacs looking to just slow it down, regain the structure, play some polo. Pass into the hole and it's a foul just inside the 5 meter.
No, that's too long for a long range shot. Again, number 4, very strong.
2 players on him, turning, working, still manages to get a shot away.
Great positioning from the Bishop's goalie. Center of the goals, both hands up. That's textbook. Oh, I don't know where the other hand is from the number 3 from Sacs. But Snedden's head again dropping under the water. He's got to keep it up if he wants to get a kick out.
Sacs dropping nicely onto the hole, not giving Brett enough time and space to do what he likes to do. Shot from the top, over the top.
Number 7, one of Sacs' stronger players, taking a long-range shot from the outside then. Again, as you say, during practice he would have sunk those, but a bit of nerves. Perhaps his eye a bit out, but that'll come over the course of the game. Oh, Bishop's lucky to get back there and get the ball. Brandon Burke. Terrible pass to the hole. Keeper regathers easily.
Wing and hole man not linking up so nicely there. Timing was a bit off. Josh Faber on the ball, waiting for his fellow boys to set up an attack here.
Not so sure about the setup as I saw. We've got 3 whole men and 3 players at the back.
What that allows Bishops to do is, by Sacs crowding, all the defenders can mark not only the player they're marking, but they're in close enough proximity to steal the ball if it's passed to another player's attacker. And as we saw there, ball stolen. Ball stolen by Sacs.
A bit sloppy on the outside there, got to be more aware.
Counter attack on, but well covered by Bishops.
Whoa! Number 4, very cleverly putting her arm around around Mel's neck and getting some advantage.
Brilliant save.
Powerful
save
shot, good save.
Good individual polo all around. Bishop still marking tight. Very good steal there by James Moritt-Smith. His hands seem to just sort of sneak underwater and steal that ball without anybody really working out how it happened.
Apologies, I've been calling Small Smith Brandon Burke the whole game.
As I said in the beginning of the game, they are... Oh, that's a brilliant goal by Tom.
What a goal.
Tom Baldwin, the captain. Individual play, taking Oliver Skiermans on from a little small angle on the left there, managed to sneak it in the close corner. Great goal. 2-0 Bishops.
Straight away, the Bishops supporters singing and supporting their team. They like that goal. It's just what the Bishops guys needed, just to pull away by 2. Take a little bit of the pressure off. No doubt they'll keep the pressure on defense.
Very encouraging in the pool when, especially at an away fixture, your boys are there to support. Seb Brewer trying to get himself space to get a shot away, but well covered by Brett Snedden on the drop. 10 seconds left in this attack.
Bishops just flustering them a bit on the outside.
5 seconds left. James Moritt-Smith showing his hands just to waste the time a little bit there. Ball dumped. Good defensive display from Bishops. Just 13 seconds left in the first chukker. Bishops guys instructing the players up the pool to hold the ball for the entire time.
Not a great shot from the outside.
So in the first chukker, Bishops 2, Sacs none. Bishop's tight defense has been very, very impressive in the first chukker, working wonders, and it doesn't work unless you really put in a lot of effort and mark aggressively and intensely, and they're doing that so far, so making it difficult for Sacs to set up a proper structure, to move the ball up the pool and to attack. So if they can maintain that, it's going to take something special from Sacs to get back into this.
Yeah, things going according to plan for Bishops. Greg Mallett will be happy with his team's performance, but he's going to need to make sure that they stay sharp in the second chukker. Ryan Widerman, the Province Under-19 coach and the Province men's coach, is going to have to do a lot to get his team's head in the game. On paper, they're a very strong side, very competitive. They could definitely take Bishops on most days, but they're going to need to play the way we would expect them to. And at the moment, they're a little bit frazzled. They're not quite doing what Ryan's been asking them to do. And he's going to be telling them, just slow it down, do the basics, and it'll come. They've got the players, but at the moment, they're rushing things.
Ryan Baderman recently coaching the Under-19 South Africa national side. Australia came across during the Nationals tournament, and every evening there was an exhibition match between Australia and South Africa. Ryan coaching that South African side.
Quite successful for us, I believe.
Yes, they did very well. I think there was one game which was drawn 10-all, and then the rest were won by South Africa quite easily. So very encouraging for the future of waterpolo in this country.
Yeah, I hope those boys appreciate that opportunity. In my matric year, we hung around and were expecting New Zealand and Australia to arrive, and they never did. So we just had a 3-day swimathon.
The boys lined up and ready to go. Few changes made to both sides.
A couple of the first 7 from Bishop's getting a rest. They're 2 goals up. They've got a bit of a cushion here. And Greg Mallett knows they're going to be needed in the later stages of the game. Sacs easily winning this one off there.
Aggressive foul there by Tom, making a stab for the ball.
There's an opportunity for Sacs. He's beaten his player. Oh.
Seb Brewer managing to get off of Aidan Neal there. Gets a good shot away.
Aidan Neal, that's the brother of Liam Neal.
He was playing in the South African under-19 side as the whole man. A shot by Brandenburg, saved by Keegan Clark. New 30 and another opportunity for Bishops to attack here.
I don't know, I thought that was a foul. Bishops being a bit unlucky there, especially when the ref is standing right there. Sorry,
it's not easily granted by refs nowadays. It's not as simple as sticking your head underwater and letting go of the ball.
Yeah, you got to play. I suppose you got to play productive polo.
Not a great pass by Caden Marquis and counter-attack thwarted.
There's a real onslaught coming here from Sacs. If Bishop can survive this, it'll do a lot for their confidence.
Aidan Neal steals the ball of Oliver Skeurmans there. Oliver sinking his head. And as I just mentioned, doesn't result in fouls nowadays. You've really got to work hard for your fouls. Good defense by Aidan.
No, not a great pass to the hole there. And as we said, let's do the basics right. Let's get up the pool. Let's set up the D. Your whole man's working nicely. Put the ball in. Simple polo.
Aggressive, tight defense here by Bishops. Very physical game.
Whole man only coming in at 13 seconds.
James Moritt-Smith giving away the foul, not getting out of Josh Faber's way, and that's an exclusion. Number 8 blue in the corner.
Good passing so far from Sacs. Makes the attack a little bit easier. Here comes their number 12. New box.
The entire ball has to cross the line for a goal to be granted. Nathan Perry are judging that not to be the case.
We could have done with a little bit of goal line technology there, I think. But the right call probably made.
You got to make eye contact with your partner before you pass the ball. Brandon not even aware of the pass coming. Ball easily stolen by Sacs. Sacs gets one back from the counter-attack. Great movement of the ball, great goal.
Shows you how important it is for the whole side to spin up, move down the pool as quickly as possible. A lot of people would have thought that attack came from the other side of the pool, but all of a sudden a lefty sneaks in from the right-hand side and scores an easy goal under the keeper's hands.
2-1, 4 minutes to go in this second chukker.
Sacs right back in it. You can't shoot now. Oh, very lucky
ball falls
landing
lucky
right
for
in front of
Bishops.
number 12 there.
And it's a kick out for Bishops.
I feel like that should be a
Stroke
5 meter,
him
hey? He's facing the goals, he's inside the post. Anyway, he'll have to do with the kick out and see what Bishops can do. If they can get the goal here, it'll be as good.
Bishops got to keep this ball dry. They got to move it around, work the defense, work the goalie, put it in the back of the net, and they do so at the hands of captain Tom Baldwin. Great shot from the top.
A good shot, hey? A good shot.
Bounced it at that awkward distance from Keegan Clark.
Hardest one to save. You don't know if it's going to skim bounce or it's going to go above your hands. The natural reaction from the keeper is to go down at it.
That one just sort of shot up and hit the top of the goal. Hands being shown by Jordan. Foul given by
unlucky
Timothy
there.
Rezelman. And he has a shot from about the halfway to no avail.
Loves a long range shot, that player, number 11. I can't remember his name.
Josh Faber it is.
Loves a long range
He
shot.
does love a long range shot. And they often come off for him.
A little bit of a tussle going on in the middle there.
Brett Sneddon's got to try and get a bit closer to the goal. He's sitting on 5 meters. It'll be difficult to get a goal. Or
Jordan
kick out from
now taking one in the crown jewels, I think.
The crown jewels were injured. But Coach Greg Mellor takes no prisoners, instructing Jordan to just pick it all up and come back, defend. As we mentioned, Josh Faber loves a shot from the top, tries it again to no avail.
The D looking a bit fragmented at this stage. Bishops need to just set it up. Incoming drive from number 10, Sneddon. Sneddon once. Good play, good patient play. Oh, what a shot from the outside.
From Aidan Neal on the outside with no angle at all. I think he called Keegan Clark off.
Keegan not expecting that,
Not
eh?
really expecting that at all. Aidan Neal famous for those against the grain, the run of play, unexpected shots. Well done. Another one to Bishops. Score 4-1.
The Bishops supporters singing. They like that.
Encouraging their boys. Sacs not really getting far enough up the pool, setting up their attack on 5 meters. And what they're trying to do there is get the foul so that they can have that shot from just outside the 5.
It's not a business model that works, I think, though. You want to actually play your D and then take your shots towards the end of the 30 seconds. This stage, it seems like that's part of their strategy, but only because of the Bishops' strong pressing defense.
Sacs play the ball into the hole and a crash comes. Oliver was a little bit slow to get the shots away there.
Number 13 calling for a pull on the head, but as far as I could see, he had the advantage. He had to finish the goal. So good call there from the refs. Sneddon working the hole. He's got a very strong number 7 on him.
Foul, and Jordan Null plays the ball across to Brett Sneddon. Just wide.
Doing well to get the ball, but just slightly on the left. Keeper will be
Difficult
happy
to
with
get
that.
those shots in, Simon, because there's so much pressure on you from the defender. A good effort, but good defense. Oliver Skiermans with front water tries to put the ball in front of Aiden to force the kick out to the 5 meter. Aiden does well, sticks up his hands and just picks up the ball.
Sometimes you need to be more focused around scoring the goal than trying to get the kick out, and that's I think the mistake the Sacs player made there. The refs want to see positive play.
Cameron with
Shot
lots of
opportunity.
space, puts it
Sneddon.
into the hole.
No, poor pass.
It sticks his head. Now there's an opportunity for Bishops to counter-attack. Sacs to counter-attack. They've got players screaming up the middle of the pool.
Been a bit of a goal of this chucker.
Who's the fitter side?
Yeah, the next 2 chuckers will tell.
40 seconds left in this one, 10 seconds left in the Sacs attack.
Bishops leading 4-1. 3 goals up.
Shot blocked and wide. Sacs resorting to shooting from 7-8 meters. Caden Marquis in the goals having a great game, and the blocking from Bishops very good. So let's see if Sacs can try something creative. Work the ball around, get into the hole, get some kickouts, get some goals.
Neil working hard. He's getting the advantage there. I think he was quite lucky. Can't play the ball straight to him. Does that rule still hold?
It does. Time running. There's 5 seconds left in the attack. Looks like Bishops will hold the ball so that they can start the next chucker man up.
Yeah, they know in the next chucker they got the current with them and the wall, so they'll go straight into an extra man. It'll be interesting to see whether Greg calls a timeout.
Yeah, one would assume Greg will call the timeout if Bishops gets the ball. Allow his boys to get up the pool, set up a nice man-up opportunity, and try and get a 4-goal cushion.
They should only have about 14 seconds, though, of man up. So that's a good reason for them to call the man up immediately, or call the timeout immediately and set it up. I think Sacs have been a bit unlucky, but the Bishops' press defense has been very good, and Sacs' whole man's been, he's not been pushing up to the 2 meter, which has made their whole attack start at about the 4 meter. If they're going to want to make an impact in this next 2 chukkers, they're either going to have to, bring someone in else from the side and make him drive to the 2 meters so that they can move up. Or they're going to have to, their whole man's going to have to put in the hard work and get to the 2 meter. But the other thing that they've got to do is their wings need to get to the 2 meter. And if there is a bit of a front mark, maybe put the ball in, see what comes of that. But at the moment, those long range shots are not working for them. Bishop's keeper picking them off quite easily.
Yeah, the Bishop's tight mark making it difficult for Sacs to get up the pool. And they just have to have that last extra kick, that last push, that last little burst of energy. And just get that D up the pool so that they're just in closer range. The long shot will still be an option, but it won't be their only option.
So far, pretty uneventful from a reffing perspective. Nathan and Tim doing a very good job. They've not influenced the game, and sort of very good calls all around. Bishop's guys look pumped up.
Both coaching teams would have had stern words to their teams. Bishop's obviously instructing the boys to just maintain the same Waterpolo, pick up on it even, try and put a couple more goals away, stop Sacs from scoring. And Ryan Vader's telling his boys to give it absolutely everything in this last half, get back in the game, get into the lead, and try and win this one.
A win here for Bishops will say a lot about where their season's going. The Sacs team's a lot of expectations about them being a very strong side this year.
Bishops gets the ball.
Easily winning this one off.
Greg chooses not to call the timeout. They'll have about 7 or 8 seconds once everyone's up the pool to try and get a goal away. Aidan Neal again with the unexpected spike shot from the top. Catches Keegan Clark napping again. That's 5-1.
Great shouting
goal
from the outside. He's very happy with that shot. And the Bishops boys are singing again.
Aidan not afraid to take that shot from the top, and it really does work for him. Backing yourself in Waterpolo is crucial. Sacs getting a foul there. Again, struggling to get up the pool, set up in structure D. Over to Seb, and there's a goal back. 5-2.
Neil, probably a little bit unlucky there. Looked like there was a push-up, but regardless, when you have 2 players at the back going at each other, the refs tend to let the play carry on. And a good finish there. 2 attacks, 2 goals. This is the kind of polo we want to see.
Sacs didn't take long to respond to that goal from Aidan. Quite crowded in the front there for Bishops. 8 seconds left in their attack. Aidan Neal putting pressure on Keegan Clark, the goalkeeper there. A very risky move because it allows Sacs to have a counter-attack, but Sacs choose not to play the advantage and sending a man back so as not to allow Bishops the one-on-one with the keeper if the ball's turned over. Sacs getting a man up, Aidan working back to come and help his boys. Faber with a brilliant pass to the post to Seb Brewer on the post. Engaged the keeper, engaged the defense, made everyone believe he was going to shoot. Nice little lob pass onto the post. Seb puts it away. 5-3, game on.
Seb's scored 2 goals in a row there. He's an influential player, and he's really stepping up. You can see on defense, he's also been called in to take out certain players. A very strong player. I know I've met him in the pool a couple of times. He was one of the youngsters who represented South Africa at the end of last year, not?
Who's that?
The goal scorer. Seb.
Yes, Seb Brewer. He was in that South African side. Blocked by Oliver Skermans, another attack for Bishops.
But Sacs very much back in it now. 5-3, up from 5-2.
Cameron Glindick's trying
Good
to get
steal
the foul
from
on the top
Joshua.
there. Josh Faber steals the ball. Attack thwarted. Faber looking to potentially set up for the shot from the top. Post and in. Catches Caden off guard. 5-4. Suddenly it looks like the tables have turned a bit.
Yeah, Bishops better wake up if they want to make sure they keep their lead. As we said, Joshua does like to shoot from the outside. He's got a very good shot, and that was perfect. Right on the money.
Three quick goals from Sacs, and suddenly the game changes so dramatically. Bishop's going to have to keep a level head here.
Number 4 being very handsy on Snedden. I don't know if I would let that go. Yeah.
Kick out on the number 9 over there.
Could have been a couple of kickouts there.
Greg immediately calls a timeout. He's going to allow his boys to have a full 20 seconds to try and put this one away.
Yeah, just let them just calm things down a bit. It's been 4 goals against them in a row.
They're going to want to try and regain the momentum after this attack, because it seems like the game is going in Sacs' favour at this point in time.
Yeah, definitely winning this chukka so far. Still lots of Polo to play in this chukka. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. It's been quite action-packed so far.
Gregor kneeled over there, talking to his troops. He'll be telling them that they've just got to calm it down, slow it down, move that ball on the top, wait for the right moment, and then bang it. Moving up the pool. Ball will go to goalkeeper.
I've got a full 20 seconds here. Timeout was called immediately. Sacs rushing the D. Ooh, number 13 leaving a little bit of a gap there. Closing it up nicely though.
To exploit it. Pull to the left, opening up Aiden Neal on the right there. Oh, Aiden Neal unlucky. Right hander on the right wing there. Ball under called.
Bad call. I thought that was a ball under from Sacs there, not Bishops.
Very, very tough one as a ref to see who puts the ball under.
Yeah, all hands in.
Nathan calling in favour of Sacs there. Tom Baldwin sticking his hands in the air.
Good
Stealing the
steal.
ball. Great defence. You cannot sink your head to try and get the foul. Jordan Knoll getting the foul. He might look for the quick shot from the top. Taking too much time. He won't do it.
Way too long.
He's taken too long.
No goal.
Nathan Perrin makes the call.
We all know the new rules say you've got to shoot immediately. Those pauses are not allowed.
Ball under from Alex Williams. He's also got some long arms on him.
Momentum seemed to be swinging. Hey! No, Mr. Ref, I thought that was perhaps a kick out. And now number 13. No, good call from the ref after the foul.
Unlucky from Brandon Burke. Great pass from Aiden into him. Worked hard, got the space, got the shot away. Just didn't get it on target.
Did everything right there except for the final finishing.
Takes so much effort and concentration to get that space, to get that position. So often the final shot is difficult to get right in the end. Aiden Neal kicked out off the ball again. Discipline crucial, and this is an opportunity for Sacs to level it.
Perrin must have seen something off the ball there because he's calling outside of his water. So it'd be interesting to know what he saw.
Faber from the top again.
Seems like the butterflies are out of no more butterflies for the Sacs team, and they're pumping now. BMC's coming to the surface. 5-all from 5-1 down.
One can never get comfortable playing against Sacs. They are just so renowned for playing from the start to the finish, never giving up. I've seen them come back from worse before. Never get comfortable. You've got to keep maintaining that high intense level of polo. Let's see what Bishops can do. Nathan Perrin calling a reversal for holding the defender. Now an opportunity for Sacs to get the lead. A quick push shot from Brewer, and it hits the post. Turnover. Well done by Tom Bolden to get the ball back and just slow it down.
Yeah, that was almost a 5-goal swing from 5-1 down to 6-5 up, but Bishops have hung in there, and they've got another chance up the pool.
Faber having a great chucker, defensively and on attack. His passing, his control, his shooting, his defense, it's been good. Bishops really need to respond hard here. Again, Sacs sinking his head, looking for the foul. It's not going to happen. You've got to be positive, you've got to be strong, you've got to protect that ball. Bishops capitalizing on it and stealing the ball once again.
Someone's going to have to get to the hole for Bishops, because
no foul given to Jordan now.
yeah, refs want to see positive play. Foul and the timeout called by Sacs.
An opportunity here for Sacs to have a full 30 seconds on attack.
I didn't see a kick out there, though.
There wasn't a kick out, no. They just called a timeout. They're going to have a 6-on-6 attack here. I think what Sacs wanted to do was just allow the guys to have a little bit of a rest, maybe make 1 or 2 changes.
Yeah, if they score the goal here, the momentum will definitely be with them. It'll be 6 goals in a row. No, 5 goals in a row.
5 goals in a row. Unanswered by Bishops so far.
Yeah,
4
Bishops better get their heads together.
Great game so far. Still lots of polo to be played, as you say. 2 minutes left in this chucker. And then obviously the whole 4th chucker where anything can happen. Refs calling the guys back into the pool. Sacs will make their way up, set up a D, and look to get that advantage and have the lead for the first time in this game.
Bishops meeting their players early. They want to keep their tight press defense working. A little bit of a front mark there.
Seb just waiting patiently before he fights for the front order.
Okay.
Pass wayward from Sacs, and Bishops regathers the ball. Seemingly a bit of a counter-attack on the right-hand side from Jordan Nell.
A little bit of counter-attack there from Jordan Nell. Oh, he's held back.
Fumbles the ball as James Moritt-Smith gets it back. Shot from very far out there, Tom Bolden. George Spencer holding back the Sacs player who's trying to counter-attack there, rightfully being kicked out.
Yeah, I was watching that quite closely. It almost looked like they were both giving it to each other. So, yeah, unlucky there from Bishops, but nonetheless, the kick out.
Advantage often given to the attacking side in those situations.
Absolutely. Goal here from Sacs will really mark an incredible period of attack from Sacs.
And as we just
Still, they stay locked at 5-all.
as we just spoke about on the other side, where advantage is given to the attacking side in the holding situation. If a ball rebounds, refs often give the advantage to the defending side, which is why a couple of people in the crowd were responding. Tom Baldwin gets saved there, had nobody on him, a lot of space, a lot of time. Would have expected more from himself.
Yeah, take up that water. I mean, if the defending side's giving it to you, take it up. Sneddon's got his hands full.
Very exciting last 2 minutes here, up and down, attack, defend. Oliver Skuman's lobbing from far out, almost sneaks it in there, just off the post. 5 seconds left in this half, in this chapter. Brett Sneddon has a shot. Ooh. Deflected. Could have gone anywhere really.
We are in for a very, very interesting fourth chukka. 5-all. Bishops took the early lead, went 5-1 up, and Sacs have clawed their way back and then have been very unlucky to be kept out by the Bishops defense. Couple of shots, just missing the goals. So we're going to learn a lot about these two sides in the next chukka, see who really wants it and who's been putting in the hard work in the pool during the week.
Real BMT being tested here. And as you said, it really looked like Bishops was dominating in the first half, and this third chukka has just completely changed the momentum, and it's looking like it's advantage Sacs at the moment. So let's see if Bishops can do more of what they did in the first chukka, and if Sacs can maintain what they've just displayed in that last third chukka.
Also quite interesting watching the Sacs coaches. You'll see Ryan Wiedemann having a discussion with his team there. They're almost subbing themselves out as well as the players. Maybe they've each got their own seven that they look after.
Yeah, exactly. Byron was chatting to them after that timeout. Now Ryan's chatting to them. Obviously good chemistry between the two coaches, trusting each other to convey the right message. Refs calling the players back into the pool. Looking forward to an exciting end to this already exciting game.
All comes down.
Much of their starting 7. Sacs doing the same.
The last chukka was quite tiring. I think they're going to have to dig deep for this one. Going to learn a lot about these players in this chukka. Bishops have got the advantage with the current and the wall for the swim off, so they'll probably take it. But Sacs will want it just for the mental up. Yeah, Jordan Nell, quick swimmer, quick lefty, got a good shot, gets there easily, comfortably. Foul from the outside, Joshua doing a little bit of an act there, trying to get the reversal. Sorry, Leo, it's not your Oscar here. Greg calling for no foul, but Brandon Burke still giving it.
Sacs seem to have adopted a tight mark in that last attack. No change in tactic. Reversal in the hole there. Seb Brewer's hand doing a little bit more in protecting the ball. A little kick off from Cameron. Nothing called by the ref there. James Moritt-Smith choosing not to play the advantage man up there and stay back to cover Seb Brewer. That is a brilliant shot from the top. Brandon Burke got the foul. Nobody was expecting a kick shot.
Keeper sleeping.
Caught sleeping. It's in the back of the net. Bishops have the advantage. 6-5. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes 20 seconds left in this game.
The Sacs team will be a bit disappointed with that. They're working very hard on defense.
Ball under from James Moritt-Smith. Intense defense. Looks like Bishops are giving it all in this last chapter. James Moritt-Smith and Brian Berg linking up well, giving the ball to Aiden Neal. He passes the ball to Brett on 2 meters. Ball fumbled. And attack thwarted.
Watch young Jordan, he's got a shot and he's going to have a little ping if he gets the opportunity. That's silly. He's done too much and he's been selfish there. The rest of his team screaming up the pool. They've worked themselves all the way up to the 2 meter and then a nothing shot really.
Tried to catch Caden off guard but failed. And it's also given Bishops the opportunity to attack with a lot of space here. Aidan Neal trying the same thing, another sneaky shot from a small angle. This time Keegan Clark on point, saving it.
I think Greg will be okay with that shot because there was not much on. The rest of the team looked like they weren't moving anywhere.
I think all the boys in the pool are getting a bit tired, Simon. Unlucky.
Very unlucky. He had a good drive there.
Sacs had a good front water, good drive, good opportunity. Faber did a good pass, but it just unfortunately skimmed just out of reach of the driving player. Ball back with Bishops. As time ticks away.
Jordan Nell, he's got an arm on him.
Ball in the hole.
Good ball to the hole.
Chooses to hold on to the ball. The refs won't give him anything because he didn't let go of the ball there.
As a holeman myself, I would have liked to have seen something there. I thought there were a couple of times where he did release the ball. Two players piling in on him. But the ref's got to call what he sees. We probably have a different angle from this side of the pool.
I think Holman see the
Here comes a shot,
differently to
no
refs.
doubt. Here comes a shot. Get your hand up, number 8.
Great shot from Faber. Hits the top crossbar. Seems like Caden was beaten there.
Turned, but Bishops has got another player there, Brett
Turned.
Sneddon.
But Brett
Good
Sneddon
D.
was onto him, steals the ball. Lots of aggression, lots of splashing, lots of...
Clever play from number 12 to
handbag
get away.
fights.
Yeah, got away with that.
He did. A lot happens underwater that one doesn't see from the top. Bishop's going to look to use the full attack here. Jordan Knoll looks to be inside the 5. Has the shot, yes.
Yeah,
Ref
move
calls
from-
it. He was inside the 5 when he took that shot, so it's a reversal.
Sacs making a change here. Killing a good 10 seconds. You don't want that at this stage of the game.
Allows Bishops a man up on defense. Nathan makes a big call to give it a kick out.
Tempers flaring on the bench. Greg Mallet insisting that the ball was stolen already before the kick out. Tends
Gets
to
a
agree
red
with him.
card for raising his voice. Sorry, a yellow card. No more chirping to the ref will be tolerated.
Bishops will need a good D here.
Brilliant save. Brandenburg's going to look to put some pressure on Oliver Skirmans here. Man on man here. Faber's got space. What a block from James Moritt-Smith. And Bishops regather the ball. Again, they're going to look to try and use the entire 30 seconds just to allow that clock to keep ticking away. Foul given to Brandon. Ed Neal working in the hole. Ball to wing. Jordan forces it in.
Keeper pounces.
Well done by the keeper.
Easily the most annoying thing for a whole man when the ball comes in and the keeper steals it.
Good keeping, Keegan Clark.
Sacs making lots of changes on their attack. It's killing their options.
Big battle there between Seb Brewer and Cameron Glendix. Kind of focused on each other more than the ball. Ball comes in, Cameron managed to see it and stole it. Timeout called by Greg. Again, no kick out. I didn't see a kick out. I think he just wants to slow it down, make a couple changes potentially. Just let the guys calm it down, use the full attack, and have an opportunity to set up a nice structured D.
He's still got two kickouts, or now that he's used this one left after this, and Sacs had just made a change on their own attack, which probably wasted their opportunities for that 30. So probably a clever call if he can get a goal here. then they would have a clear advantage over Sacs. And if they don't get a goal here, he's done a good thing. He's rested all 5 of his players. Sorry, all 6 of his players.
Going to be interesting to see what Bishops does.
No,
They're going to implement a training ground move, as it were, more like a swimming pool move.
Yeah,
Or they're just going to look to move it around the top, use the full 30, maybe work it into the hole, get a kick out. Let's see what they do.
interesting. Sacs not having a team talk, or the coach not having a team talk. So I think the boys are obviously fairly confident in their defense. Let's see what Bishops can do.
Sacs marking tight. Bishops will look to try and work that ball into the hole. And they do. Aidan Neal gets the space, gets it in the goal. What a shot. He's having a great game. He's having a really, really great game. Keegan Clark beats him once again. Aidan Neal's all over the place, shooting from the top, shooting from the wings. Now he's in the hole. Seems like he's got the potential to be a really great player.
Bishops seem to have a couple of options in the hole. So number 4, their usual backsetter going straight to one of their stronger holemen, and number 11 coming in. Good tactic.
Tom Baldwin catches Josh Faber off guard there, steals the ball without him even realizing it was happening. So now Bishops has another 30 seconds that they can choose to use and let that clock just keep ticking away.
Yeah, Josh had a good period of play, but he's been a bit sloppy the last chukka.
Greg instructing his boys to just relax.
There's an
Faber
opportunity
going
for
on
a long-range
counter-attack.
shot. Straight double-handed save. Not what
Josh
you
Faber
want.
has front water there, great pass by Keegan Clark, but unfortunately he couldn't control it. He's going to look to get a foul and shot away here. Good work from Josh Faber, but very good defense from James Moritt-Smith, not allowing him to get the shot away, nor allowing him to get the foul.
Yeah, hey, look at him. I must be honest, that's not the kind of polo you want to see from a player. He thinks he's deserved something when he hasn't. He's worked his way up the pool, he's put his hands on the ball, he thinks he's being quite clever with his moves on the outside. But at this time, all you need is a bit of good polo. He should have got the foul on the 6 meter and had a shot. And then at the same time, he's made a sloppy pass and lost possession for his side at a critical moment.
Bishops put it in the hole again. Cameron Clint-Dix this time, another option in the hole. What's he going to do? Oh, great save from Keegan Clark. Seems like he thought there was a foul or something because he hesitated a little bit.
Bishop's got a full 30 here with a minute to play and 2 goals up. Don't have a shot, just take your time.
What Bishops
get
will
the foul.
do. Exactly
21
that.
seconds left on the clock. Oh,
Timmy Rezeman calls a reversal in the hole. Ball will go back.
Holman should have got a bit of shock there. Didn't realize how well he'd done, and then didn't know what to do.
And he did do brilliantly. Turned the backsetter really well. Had lots of time, lots of space. Didn't manage to put it away. 46 seconds left in the game. What can Sacs do?
Bishops will probably feel they've done enough thus far.
Faber again, what can he do? James Moritt-Smith marks him nicely. Seems like he might be inside the 5. Goal given, he was outside the 5. Great shot, overcame Marquis' head. Brings one back, and it's 7-6. Bishops has 30 seconds left in this game. They'll look to hold the ball, and then the game will be over. Sacs will need to really work a miracle to get that ball back and get a goal.
Such a tough call. What do you do? Do you hang back, protect the ball?
Tom taking a risk there and spinning.
Number
seconds
5
left.
keeping a calm head there.
All Bishops needs to do is hold on to that ball for another 15 seconds. Interesting that there's 5 seconds left on the shot clock and 10 seconds left on the main clock. Great lob attempt from Tom, saved by Keegan Clark over the goal to 2 meters, 6 seconds left in the game. Bishops should have this one.
Number 5 doing a little DJ act, spinning this way, spinning that way, doing quite well, then lobbing. And now he's having a shot. Oh, if that would have gone in, he would have definitely got a standing
I don't necessarily
ovation.
know if that was a good idea because now Sacs has another opportunity to score. And a brilliant save by Caden Marquis. I don't think Thomas realised that there was still time on the clock when he had that shot. Should really have held it. But anyway, a great game. Momentum shifting, chucker by chucker, and Bishop's coming out on top 7-6.
Yeah, what a swing that game has been, eh? 5-1 at one stage to Bishops. Catch up. Polo from Sacs really putting their heads down and working hard, getting back to 5-all. And then Bishops coming back to the party, scoring 2 goals, saving a lot of long-range shots, especially from Joshua, who at times was a bit sloppy, but you know what? He scored a crucial goal and made some crucial steals at key moments, but then I think they thought it might have been coming a bit easy, and they sort of fell asleep. I think they'll be disappointed with themselves because the momentum was with them completely. And if you'd asked me at 5-4 down and 5-4 all, I would have said Sacs was going to take this game by a couple of goals, but Bishops managed to get their Polo together.
Yeah, credit to Bishops for picking it up again in the last chucker there. And at the same time, credit to Sacs for really bringing it back from a situation where many people wouldn't back them to get back from.
Yeah, if they had carried on the way they would, Bishops were going to run away with it, and it would have been a bit of an embarrassment for them. But they did show that they're a good side. But Bishops just wanting it more, I think, on the day.
Awesome, a great game. Thank you, Simon. Well done to Bishops. Well done to Sacs for a great performance.
Thanks, Max. We'll see you guys next week. Well done to the Bishops team, winning 7-6.
Fantastic.